Welcome to Spirit River Podcast once again, here with beautiful Rebecca Francis from the United Kingdom. Hi, Rebecca.
Hello. How are you this week, Petra?
I'm doing really well. I just enrolled myself in this little wellness center to get some cryotherapy and leg compression and all kinds of different treatments, PMF, sound therapy. A friend of mine talked me into it, and now I have to use these rewards. So I'm super excited. Been a little bit busy with 4th of July and so forth. And now things are calming down slightly for July. So I'm hoping to get on the river and kayak a bunch. I wish you were closer so we could go kayaking together.
So do I. I couldn't imagine how amazing it must be to have that on your doorstep, literally. So yes, we will make that happen one day. We will.
I hope so. There's always a room for you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So today we're going to talk about detoxing your home naturally. And this isn't something common people think about. When you go to the supermarket and you buy your household cleaners, we don't really look at the ingredient list, do we? We sort of spray things on the shower or into the toilet and we use this and that. And then one day somebody says, oh my gosh, there could be toxins in that item. Like my bleach product for the shower is perhaps not the safest for my animals, for example. Or the stuff I'm spraying on my carpet to freshen it up could be toxic to my cat or my dog. And we don't think about those things. But today, Rebecca and I are going to share with you what you can do, first of all, to identify what can cause disease in these household items that we're purchasing, and also how to replace them and how to create new ones. So, Rebecca, what's your view on household cleaners?
Not good, not good at all. Um, I am a passionate advocate for natural cleaning, because when we start looking at the chemicals that are in the household cleaning products, it is woeful. I think what people don't realize is that the toxins inside your home may be way worse than the toxins outside your home. And often when people come to me and say, I've got a child who's got breathing difficulties, or they've got asthma or eczema or anything
Mhm,
like that,
mhm,
often the first thing I'll say is, what do you clean your house with? Because we are putting toxins and pollutants in our bodies, in ourselves, in our children, our animals on a daily basis. Um, and there are solutions. And the really key thing about the solutions that we're going to be talking about today is, one, they are environmentally friendly. So a lot of the products that we're buying on supermarket shelves are, one, plastic, single-use plastic that we don't want, and two, we're transporting vast quantities of water around the planet that we don't need to be transporting either. So there's a cost of that, and also our water is a finite source. So by going to natural products, you can get around all of that and also reduce the amount that you're actually spending each and every month on your cleaning products for the home.
mhm.
I think when we start looking at toxins, I mean, we could do a whole session on all the toxins that are in these products, and I think that's just kind of scary. I think the thing to think about is that where you're looking at ingredients and you don't understand what they are, they're toxins. Um, and the other thing to think about is that you might be thinking, oh, well, I've got to change everything. No, you haven't. As one thing finishes, instead of going back to the supermarket to buy that product, make your own. look at a recipe, look at something that you can make your own. We're going to talk about 5 oils that can make most things in your home very simply, very easily.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's something also to bear in mind. Do
So,
you,
so which of the oils are the most versatile for cleaning a home, do you find?
well, the 5 that I have all the time are definitely lemon. Lemon and wild orange are your natural degreasers. And actually, if you look at the products on your supermarket shelves, many of them are lemon and orange. And
Yeah.
that's because the root is, in fact, the old traditional ways of cleaning, which is with the essential oils.
Mhm.
And that is why they are emulating what we've used for centuries, going back centuries. And there's no magic as to why they've chosen lemon and orange. It's because lemon and orange are your natural degreasers. And
Mhm.
what I often say to people is have a look at the products that you buy now, look at what scent they are, and that will give you a really big indication as to what oils. We
Mhm.
see a lot more tea tree coming through, tea tree in hand washes, tea tree in washing up liquid,
Mhm.
tea tree in antiviral, antibacterial. Tea tree is a really, really important one. The other one is peppermint. You see a lot of mint scented products as well, cleaning products, and that's because the root cause again is peppermint, very strong astringent, and eucalyptus is the other one as well. Eucalyptus is fantastic for anything. You know, when you get marks, you know, the kids come in and they scuff the paintwork and
Yes.
you get black marks
Yeah.
on things, or yeah, just a bit of eucalyptus just takes that off straight away. So those are the 5 oils that I would really strongly recommend. Are there any others that you would recommend as well, Petra?
Well, I had a friend who was running a preschool, and children were falling asleep in the morning and sort of, falling over on their tables, just not being completely awake. And so she made a little spray with just water and orange peppermint, which of course, brings up the senses, awakens the senses, and eucalyptus. Lemon was another one, and she would clean the surfaces of the little tables. What a great idea. Not only did
Brilliant.
you disinfect them,
Mm.
but now the whole room is smelling great and the kids are walking in awake, you know, because
Yeah,
as soon as you smell peppermint, you have to wake up. And
yeah,
it's great for upset tummy and many, many things. So
yeah.
yeah, so many my cats don't like essential oils very much. So I always forget um when they come and jump on my lap and I've had essential oils on, they smell me for a second and then they leave. But I'm trying to train them to get used to it. I don't know if I'll succeed or not, but there are so many. There are, for example, I have a window cleaner that is just vinegar, white vinegar, and because that vinegary smell is not very nice, I add peppermint and sometimes citrus oils to that for my windows. And I like to wipe down my wooden table with certain oils that are good for wood. And I add oils to like lemon to that because it's disinfecting the table as
Mm.
well.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure you have your own concoctions.
I have loads. I
You
have
have those?
absolutely loads. I do. I have lots of different concoctions. So I make the most amazing oven cleaner with
You
lemon
do
and
give it to
essential.
me now. I need it.
Oh, it's incredible. So it's baking soda,
Yeah.
citric acid, a bit of salt, Castile soap, and essential oils. You make it into a paste and you put it inside your oven. You just sort of layer it on, leave it for a while, and then scrub it off. The smell is divine. Absolutely gorgeous. So I clean my oven with lemon. I clean my works, you know, the cooker hood and things like that, which get a little bit
Yes.
greasy. Orange and lemon essential oils with some Castile soap. And the reason I say that is because it's unfragranced, but you could use hand soap, or you could use washing up liquid, put your essential oils in it because
Yeah.
that's degreasing as well.
A
And
little Dawn,
really,
but I don't know what's in the Dawn soap. There's
yeah,
probably at least 10
yeah,
ingredients.
yes, true. So anything that is got, not got chemicals in it,
Oh, here
use
in
it.
America, we have Dr. Bronner's.
Yes,
that's pretty clear. Yeah,
yeah.
Dr. Bronner's. They come in small and large bottles, and you can add a little water and essential oils to them and make it go 5 times as far.
Perfect. Yeah.
So,
The other thing with lemon is I use lemon, like yourself, I use lemon and peppermint with white vinegar and water to do my windows. So Christmas a couple of years ago, my son was coming over from Canada and I was super busy and I wanted someone to come and clean my house. And I phoned up this lady and I said, would you come? But I cannot use your products at all. You have to use mine
mhm.
because I can't stand the smell of toxic chemicals or anything. I don't want that in my home. So she very sort of like tentatively said, "Well, all right then." And by the end of it, she was buying them off me because she
Oh,
said, "This is better than anything I've ever used, especially the window cleaner. Brilliant." The other one is peppermint, tea tree, and lemon for your bathrooms, your showers, because especially tea tree, if you get mold or anything like that, you
mhm,
want to use tea tree and peppermint together. They're such a strong combination to
mhm,
get rid of the mold in the showers if you get that sort of thing. But also you can wipe around your kitchens, your bathrooms, wipe your countertops down. Now, you just mentioned something really important about pets because often people say to me, "Oh,
mhm,
what about essential oils and pets?" My advice to everyone is when you're using a new essential oil or you've made a blend that you want to use and you have animals, let the animals come into the area, but make sure you've got windows and doors open because if an animal does not like that smell, one, it won't come in, or two, it will leave very quickly. I was doing a class the other week. I was teaching at a college, and this lady said to me, I was talking about cleaning the oven, no, cleaning the carpet, and she said, "I sprayed this stuff on my carpet because I'm worried about, the animals having ticks and things like that and bring them into the house." She
oh,
said this stuff was so awful. She said we all had to get out the house and
mhm,
the animals out the house. And she said we were out the house for at least an hour because this stuff smelt really terrible. And then she said to me, and I said to her about what she could use on her carpets, which would be tea tree, lemon, peppermint, eucalyptus. Again, all this combination with baking soda. So, you know how you do that spray stuff on your carpet? You
yeah.
just scatter it on, you make it like that. And I said to her about this, and she said, "Oh, but will my pets be okay with that?" And I said to her, "You have just put this stuff on your carpet that the whole family and your pets had to leave for a whole hour because it was so toxic.
Mhm.
And you're concerned about essential oils." And she
Yeah.
went, "I never thought of that before. You're totally right."
There is so much to know, and there are so many items in the supermarket that are toxic. I will put in the notes lots of information and places where you can research what is in these items. So, whatever you have at home right now, I encourage you, take it out, check it out online. You can go to ChatGPT and take a picture and have them evaluate it. The AI will do that in seconds. And then start slowly by introducing some essential oils into your own household cleaners. And you can share them with your friends. Tell them about it. This is important. And you're also going to save a lot of money. You can go to the
Yes,
wellness center.
yeah,
Right?
definitely.
I'd rather
That's
spend
why
my
you're
money
going to
on
the
the wellness
wellness
center.
center.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the prices of these household cleaners
Mm,
in the
yeah,
supermarket. It's insanity
yeah.
how much they charge.
And with the essential oils, you've always got them. You're not just using them for cleaning because you're using them for health and well-being as well. You're
That,
using them in your emergency kit. You're using them in your travel kit. You're using them for so many things. I
mhm.
literally went on holiday about 10 years ago, and we got to Italy, and we got to this caravan park that we were staying at. And I kid you not, we opened the door of this caravan and it was infested. I mean, the place was filthy. And I had my trusty travel kit with me, my
Oh,
trusty,
that's beautiful.
which I take everywhere. This has just been to Canada with me. And I've got my oils in here. All there they are. So I
Ooh.
made up my blends and cleaned this whole place from top to bottom.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Oh, that it's so disheartening, isn't it? When you go
yeah,
somewhere and you walk in and it's infested with bugs and dirty. Oh my God. How disappointing.
yeah,
Oh,
totally. But
oh,
on that note, peppermint is a great oil for insect repellents, ants, bugs of any sort. They really, you never see a peppermint plant with ants on. They don't like it.
cinnamon is another one.
Yeah.
Ooh, the ants do not like cinnamon. I have a
Mm,
problem out in my studio with ants. And
mm,
yeah, I sprayed cinnamon and peppermint and some other oils
yeah,
outside. And now
yeah,
we're free from ants.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's so good to see you again, Rebecca. What are we
Thank you.
going to cover next week?
I don't know. I think we should ask our viewers what they would like to find out about and see what the comments are. What do you
Okay.
think?
That's a great idea. That's a great
Mm,
idea. Let's do that and wait
yeah,
and find out what people would like to learn about. In the meantime, have a lovely weekend. I mean,
thank
it's Tuesday, but I'm already gearing towards the
you.
weekend. So- and I just adore our conversations. Rebecca, thank you for being here. It's evening for you, it's morning for me. Have a great time, and I'll see you all soon. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.